on this channel, I talk a lot about how you can tap into your full potential as a young guy and actually make your dream life a reality pretty quickly. And I still see a lot of guys that watch my videos that can't seem to figure shit out. You know, like they know what they should be doing, they know how to fix their life, but they're just like holding themselves back massively. And this might be you watching this video right now. At least this was me a couple of years ago. And I want to explain to you really like how you actually fix your mind, how you conquer your mind once and for all to actually start seeing success and kind of get unstuck for yourself. Because I know the feeling of like striving to achieve more, having this all this potential that you feel inside of you to go out and achieve your dream life. But regardless of what you're doing, you're taking action, you're trying different businesses, and nothing seems to be working out, and it seems impossible. It seems like this massive distance between where you are and the goal of making 10K a month or wherever your goal is right now. And it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be this big distance. There's one very simple reason behind why you feel that way, you know, and why most people never get to their goal, why most people never actually tap into their full potential. And it's simply because of how you move and how you view the world. Understand that how you view the world and like what the perspective, the lens that you view the world through is what creates your reality. I used to be broke a couple of years ago and stuck living with my parents and miserable and failing multiple like online businesses because I was viewing the world from a broke guy, like a broke perspective, from a broke version of myself's perspective. And you're probably doing the same thing right now unconsciously. I'm going to explain to you exactly how to identify this and how to fix it in this video. Now I built the life that I used to dream of back then because I started acting like the version of myself who's already made it, who'd already gotten it. And the way that you fix your life is by doing exactly this. It's by understanding that how you view the world, how you think, what you look for is what you end up attracting into your life. And most people, what you're doing right now is you're looking for reasons to not succeed. You're actively seeking out the reasons why you're not going to be successful. I see this trend so much, and it's so sad to see that you're looking at your life, you're trying to make it, you know, you're trying to become successful, and then something doesn't work out. You face one challenge, and what most people do is they give up when they get there because they're looking for reasons to quit. They're looking for reasons to verify their own beliefs. You probably have a belief maybe deep down that you're not supposed to be an entrepreneur, you're not supposed to be successful, and you have like all these fears of making it, etc. And then when you face a challenge, you just confirm your own belief that you're not supposed to do this, and then you give up or you change the plan, etc. It's like a fear of success almost that you probably have. And like I know that I used to have that as well before I overcame this. And it's simply because you're looking in your life, you're looking for the reasons to fail, and you're looking for the reasons for stuff not to work out. And then obviously like you stay stuck because there's gonna be a shit ton of signs for you to give up on your journey towards making it. You know, like you're going from where you are to your goal. It's gonna be a journey of just like struggling with stuff and failing with stuff until eventually you make it. And then it seems like overnight success all of a sudden. But what most people do is they just like on this journey and they're looking for reasons to verify their current identity. They're looking for reasons for why stuff is not gonna work out. They try something, they go half into something. They see a sign for why it's not gonna work out. They try to start an online business, just like I did. You know, you try to start something, it doesn't work out, and then when you don't see results right away, when you do a bit of outreach, you know, you try to succeed with some online business, you don't see the results right away, and you're like, okay, this means I'm not supposed to be an entrepreneur, or this business model is not the right thing for me. I should go back into something else, find a new business, or go back into the 9 to 5, and then you stay stuck in this loop over and over again. I know you're probably doing this right now. I used to do this, and it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna leave you in a position where maybe like you're 40 years old, 50 years old eventually, and you have ended up in the life that you didn't want. You're working a 9 to 5. You have a boss telling you what to do. You're miserable because you didn't just stick to your own path. You didn't push through because you were looking for reasons for stuff not to work out. The people that make it, there's two different types of two versions of people in this world. People that look for reasons for stuff, why stuff is not gonna work out, why stuff is gonna fail. And they constantly just find those reasons because what you look for is what you find. You know, you look for reasons why the business model you're doing right now or why your goals aren't possible, etc. People around you that are not successful are gonna support those. Create more doubt in your head. And the more you do this, the more you look for those reasons, the more likely you are to fail. Whereas the people that succeed are the people that only focus on the reasons and they find the reasons for why they can make stuff work. They go out and they look for stuff that's possible. This is what I've been doing. Like this is how I shift my mindset. Instead of being looking for like reasons for stuff not to work out, I've only been focused on literally like eliminating all of my attention and focus from things that I do not want to attract into my life and putting all of my attention, understanding that This is super, super key, that all of my attention, all my focus needs to only go towards things that I want to attract into my life. Because where your attention goes, where your focus goes, is what you're unconsciously telling yourself that you want. If you're actively focusing on the stuff that's going bad in your life and looking at like how far away you are from your goal every single day, you're affirming your current situation. And this is why most of you guys stay stuck, why 10K per month feels impossible for you, because you're affirming every single day that you're stuck. This big distance between where you are and where you want to go. And then you're finding reasons in your life, like you face challenges, you face struggles, and you use these as reasons for why you should quit, or why you should change, or why you should change the plan, or why you're not going to be successful. The way that I've been able to reprogram my mind to actually see success and actually move forward and see, it's like still to this day, just to keep moving forward in my journey. There's a lot of people that I've been kind of competing with, that gotten to the same point that I am today, and like when I continue my journey, I see a lot of people drop off, they change their plan because of this exact same reason, because they're looking for reasons to fail. They're looking for reasons for stuff not to work out, and it comes back to your own beliefs. That's why you need to be aware of the beliefs that you hold, and write down the emotions that you feel, the thoughts that you have, like the deep down beliefs that you hold. Become aware of those things. If you don't believe that you're worthy of making a certain amount of money, become aware of that, because that belief is going to manifest in your life until you shift it, until you break through and remove it. Because when you become the person that's looking for reasons to move forward, you're looking for ways to figure that stuff out, and you're looking for solutions, your life starts flowing. Like stuff just starts, like you just become the person who's capable of seeing success. Because at the end of the day, like making it and becoming successful, it's not difficult. I used to believe it back in the day that it was like super hard and you need to be special. Again, it's a belief that I used to hold. And because of that, because I believed it was difficult, it became difficult. Now I don't believe that anymore. And it's simple. The way you look at the world, the way you view the world, it creates proof of like what you look for is what you end up seeing. If I tell you that, tell me or show me 10 or find 10 yellow cars right now, you're gonna find 10 yellow cars. Same thing, if you think that making it hard is hard, you're gonna find 10 reasons for why making it is hard and why that's gonna be true for yourself as well. But if you remove your focus completely from that way of thinking, and you don't even look for reasons for why it's gonna be hard, and you step into the version of you that's already made it, you move like the version of you that's already made 10K per month, you don't find any reasons for not to succeed. You don't find those reasons to not make it, because you already have the result. There's no distance between where you're at and the result, and that's when you end up making it. So that is the reason why you're stuck right now. That's why you haven't made 10K per month yet, and that's also how you can get there, how to fix it, and make sure you don't end up in a miserable, shitty position multiple years from now when you're like 60, 70 years old and you have nothing to show for it and you never tapped into your full potential. It's by simply right now acting like the version of yourself that you want to become, moving exactly like them, having no distance between you and them, moving exactly like how they would be moving, and eliminating all of your focus, being very strict with not putting any focus at all towards things that you do not want to attract into your own life. By doing this and be very strict with this, I've been able to change my life very, very quickly. Because I don't put any, like when I have negative stuff happen, I have like dramas or stuff that I don't want happening in my life, I don't put any attention whatsoever towards that. I only put attention towards the things I want to attract, because I know that how powerful my focus and my perspective of viewing the world truly is. So that's it for the video. If you want my help to get high ticket sales, you can apply down below. Any questions, DM on Instagram. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, ciao.